Welcome to Paint Club, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Last week, well, it was last time we did Warhammer actually. Last week we painted an atlas, which is right here. There's your atlas from BattleTech, the BattleTech universe. If the camera wants to zoom in, which it does not, by the looks of it. Definitely doesn't, was it? You can't even have to manually do it then. Whoop. There we go. There's the atlas. Off the BattleTech universe. The week before we did this lad, the Cadre Fireblade from the Tau army. Lovely Tau boy here. And this week we are doing these lot. Well, one of these. We've got some Terminators. Lovely. We're not going to be painting them blue. We're going to be painting them yellow because we collect the Imperial Fists here. And so I have the instruction book in front of me, and hopefully I'll stick to it today. And I've actually got myself one of these stand things now, so that's pretty good. I just need to get the Fireblade out without like chucking him across the room. There you go. You can sit off just above me up here on the 360 with the Atlas. There we go. Lovely stuff. So I've pre-sprayed the sprues, and we're going to paint the majority of the model on the sprue, I believe. Or do I do it part assembly? I might do it that way actually. That might be the best way to do it. So, I'm going to do the one who's got the autocannon today, because it's a fun weapon and I like it. Why is there loads of dog hair on here? I sprayed them in a box that must have had some dog hair in it, sadly, so dang it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the legs. So I want some legs that are sort of braced in such a way that it looks like they're sort of preparing to fire. And I kind of like these ones in the middle. These ones here have got like a sort of backwards stance, ready to shoot. Yeah, we'll go with these. Okay. So I'm not going to paint on sprue today. I'm gonna do part assembly, which means something gets popped onto the base. You paint that, and then you put the next piece on. Then you paint that, and so on. Or I could just do it as it's assembled. That's how I did the Cadre, and that kind of came out all right, didn't it? Came out fine. So, hope everyone's having a fantastic week so far. Hope your Monday's been very good. As relaxing as a Monday can be. Oh, fucking, I just biffed the microphone there trying to get this out my wrist. Sorry about that. Apologies for any headphone users. Missed. I just stabbed myself with these snippers. Trying to get this foot flat. It worked. Just. Okay, so let's choose one of the larger bases. Grab one out. It's very rustly, this plastic. There we go. I'm going to shove the base on this. Hopefully it'll fit. I believe it does fit the larger bases. I've got a larger version as well. There you go. Just about fits on the outer ring there. There you go. Lovely stuff. And now I can hold on to this and not paint my fingers or anything. Okay. So where did I put me glue? There it is. Let's hope that the super glue hasn't dried itself out. It's opening, so that's a good sign. Okay then. Let's get a little bit of glue on the feet. There we go. And whack that on there. Kaboom. Feet are on the base. These are not right. You know what? I'm gonna just stick it together and then we'll paint it. Or is that a bad idea? I want to get the legs and the torso. Because then, anything past that point, things get more difficult to paint, don't they? Yes. Right, so we need to get art. The two torso parts, it comes in 2 bits now. Okay. I see. And this is the torso part bit. A loincloth there. Interesting. Okay. There, I don't know what you're doing. But you best cut it out. Just get yourself comfy, are you? Okay. There we go. It's the back bit. And we'll choose a front bit. I think I'll go with the front bit with the most cameras on it for this guy, because he's the... Oh no, because I'm going to have the missile guy. Yeah. I'll choose this one then. I choose you! Little sprue bit. Okay. So let's try and stick these together. I believe that's how it goes in. Feels wrong not painting on sprue, you know. Just feels wrong. Wrong. Okay. Whack you back in there. And that should glue quite happily. Nice, okay. And then we've got splodge on the top of the legs. I'll bring stuff into camera focus now. Now that I've got paint. There we go. The torso. Torso and legs. Okay. So shall we begin to paint properly? Need to get my paints out. So we need Avalon Sunset, wherever that might be. Why have I got 2 pots of Aerial Yellow? It's a colour I barely use. I know I should be using it, but I just don't. There's me Avaland. I really should have gotten more Avaland. I think this stuff is on its last legs. Really need to go and get some at some point. I've got a fresh white skull, or white scar. White scar. Got a fresh white scar last time I was in Liverpool. This is gonna fall. I don't know why. And then just stop falling. Thank you. Some light belcher. We're gonna need Oricama gold. We're going to need... Not gonna need XV88, but I'll give it a shake anyway. Tesla Flash, yes please. Going to need Balthazar gold. We're going to need Steel Legion Drought for the leather if we have any. And not Cornred, where's McCrag? Not McCrag, sorry. Mephiston, there you go. And we do need McCrag for the eyes, wherever that's gone. Is. I think that's all the colours we're going to need. Lovely. Okay. So, where is my palette? I've put my palette away, haven't I? I haven't got it out. I knew there'd be something. I knew there'd be something. Also was a bit too prepared today. Well, hey, palette. Okay. I want to put that away. Like it's a bag of hair. There we go. So. Let's go a bit more there, I think. Not really helping, is it? Okay. Right. Let's pop it up further away. Get a bit of dog in there as well for yous. I'll get me me newest synthetic brush. Lovely thing, this. And I guess we'll start with the Avalon Sunset since it's the main colour. As I say, I've pre-sprayed this kit, so the model is already sealed, so I don't need to undercoat it with anything. Okay, get some water. Oh shit, nearly dropped that. Need more water than that. There we go. More water than that. Okay. And away we go. Start making this thing yellow. Like a minion that's lost its dungarees. That's how we do. It's going to take a couple of coats, I think, for this. It's undercoated in grey, not black, so it won't need quite as much paint on it. That's my other models. Might work in its favour. Well, to be fair, there's not that much, detail in the Terminators to get rid of. It's quite a simple model, all told. It's all flat plates and stuff. They're very large sections. Although it is a fairly chunky model. Although I am still a bit annoyed that the Primaris Marines are pretty much bigger than it. Like a standard Space Marine, which is what the Primaris Marines are going to be eventually, should not be bigger than a Terminator. And I think they've released more up-to-date models for the Terminators, which is why I was sort of reluctant to paint these. Because I'll probably only end up getting a Terminator, like a special model with something nice on it, and it just won't look right because it'll be like twice as big as the rest of the Terminators. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. But these will look fine for now. I bought them, so I might as well paint them, right? No one's going to want shitty old Terminators, are they? Okay. This is where there's like a massive market for out of print models, and I've opened a sealed box today just to paint a model that that's kind of been being painted against my will. The paint club chat in the Discord have sort of forced me to do this. It's like, fucking paint it, you bastard. Don't waste your money on more models until you've done it. Hang on. I accidentally chosen the wrong one. How have you know? Right, I guess change of plans. I'm painting the missile one because I've chosen the one with the little nub at the top where the missiles go. So I'm not doing the autocannon one. I'm doing the missile one today. Yeah, imagine I'd put the autocannon on him and realised, and then I'd have to have like a model, an illegal model that has both an autocannon and missile launchers. Yeah. I don't think that's a legal model. Somehow. Okay, so I just need to paint around the Aquila. I don't mind if I go over the Aquila a bit right now, because obviously we haven't even done the gold yet. So for now, this is good. Alrighty then. Right, this is crotch done. At the moment, it's looking like we're going to get most of the top part of the model done, with the exception of one leg and possibly the side of the torso. Okay, let's get the edges of this vent. Don't really need to worry about going over the actual vent bits because I'm going to go over them in lead belcher, and the null oil will save my spare me any embarrassment. What it's there for. Okay, that's that done. Why'd I put the... there we are. Kitchen roll. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so that is the first splodge of yellow done. Let's whack another splodge directly on top of it. Add more water. Let's see if we can get the rest of the yellow on this bit done. I wonder how Don's getting on with Battletech. He's just bought the game, and he's playing for it for the first time. And I envy him. I loved the first time I played that game. really great. Well, the first time I went through it properly. The first time I actually played Battletech, I bounced off it really hard. It didn't seem like it was for me. That's just because it's fairly difficult and it kicked my ass pretty hard first time I played it. Once you get the hang of it, obviously it's piss easy, but as with most games. Plus, I've never played the tabletop Battletech. Like, I kind of know how to play Warhammer, roughly. So you get Warhammer strategy games and you sort of, you know, you got the basics down already. You know, I've played D&D before, so Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't really, you know, doesn't have that barrier of entry that it might for some other people. Like our mod here, Fraggle, he said that it just looked incomprehensible to him because I think the game sort of Baldur's Gate expects you to have at least some level of knowledge of like how to play D&D. So if you don't have that sort of knowledge of the classes, their abilities, you know, roughly the world that you're in, it's sort of it doesn't do a very good job of introducing new players. Yeah, that's the only criticism I've got of Baldur's Gate 3. Otherwise, a spectacular victory lap of a video game. And I have spoken to some like non-D&D players who are really enjoying themselves on Baldur's Gate. So I guess they've not been put off by the initial sort of trial by fire, and they've gone into it and they've learned. So it can't be doing it that badly. There was a woman on the checkout on in Asda. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. She saw I had a video game top on, and she was like, "Oh yeah, have you tried that Baldur's Gate before? We've never played D&D before, but it's really good." To which I responded, "Ah." Not very good at conversation in the supermarket. Especially when I'm carrying a bunch of shit. Right, so how's the model coming along? It's not doing too bad. The second coat is going on, and as predicted, this should be enough. That's a nice solid yellow on his butt. His ass. A nice flat yellow. So this is looking good. And it doesn't have to be perfect right now, because obviously I'm just getting the base coat down. I'm going to null oil the fuck out of it. And then go back over it. And highlight. Yes. The process in 20 seconds. Not a complicated process. I sort of stick to it pretty well. The only thing I've missed out on this one is I've not sprue painted, which is fine, I guess. I understand why people don't like sprue painting. You know, you can be painting for like over an hour and you don't get any like results because you've not got any model to sort of show you how you're getting on. When you sprue paint, it sort of all comes together at the end as you're sticking it together. And it's sort of, you go, oh yeah, this is looking good now. And you just get that little quick 10-minute tidy up at the end. Which obviously is unnecessary on this when you do it like this because you're constantly keeping it tidy. Very useful. Right. Right then. Just get in these colours on there just so that we know where they're going. Still got quite a lot of yellow paint there actually, so I reckon we can probably get a third coat on, but I don't think we need to. Just sort of seems a waste to not use it now that I've got the splodge there. Just doesn't seem right. Okay, autofocus is not working for us, so we're just gonna go with manual. Nice. Okay. I think almost good enough. Nearly. I'm going to say that's done. Nice. There's just the yellow. I'll show you a bit closer in a second when I've in the brush. You just send the there we go. Yeah, Luke's not been selling today, so he's finally sort of napping, which is good. Just there. Okay, so we're going for silver lead belcher. Wonder what I'm going to do for the red bits on this model. There isn't really a lot of opportunity to do anything with it. No, there really isn't, is there? Could do an entire bottom leg knee pad thing, but that's is a bit much. So I'll just leave it yellow. Got a little tiny splodge of red there that you could use, but not exactly a highlight, is it? Sorry, just saw a bunch of yellow that needed an extra coat on. I'm just doing that now. Okay. So, yeah. Not too bad so far. Ooh, that's a bit too close. Get the yellow. I don't need it to be perfect. You can still see the grey a little bit through that side, I think, a little bit, but not too bad. Yeah, it's alright. Okay. I think the lead belcher's next, because that's the next most prominent colour, I think. Okay. Get a big splodge of that. Should be fine. Man, lead belcher gets everywhere. I'm going to thin that paint a little bit. It's feeling a bit claggy. Might be time to get a new pot of lead belcher. Okay. So I'm just going to paint the entire inside of the head part, sort of lead belcher. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go. Okay. And this little camera bit is also lead belcher. There you go, a bit of metallic goodness. Right. I need a fair amount of paint on this just to get the whole rim painted neatly, without having to go over it a few times to try and get it right, which is just going to cause some spillage. Yeah, not enough paint on there. Need more. And that is pretty spot on. I'm not displeased with that. Okay, there we go. Right, okay. I think it's going to be inside here, but the ring thing there is going to be red, I think. I found a bit I can make red. That won't make it look damn soon. I'll put my teeth back in. Don't lie. Okay then. Right, not bad, not bad. There's a hair there. You can get rid of that. It's not coming. That's just going to be part of the model now. A little bit of Doom. Doom soundtrack. Voice. Okay, this handle is very useful. I can pretty much hold it in any direction I want. With like 100% accuracy, which is very useful. I maybe wanted to use a smaller brush. I think I'm alright though. Yeah, I should be fine. No, absolutely cocked that bit up there. The other side was perfect. Fuck it up. Completely cocked it up. I think I'm going to tidy that up before I null oil, because that's disgraceful. Not even good enough for the rough section. I think there was a little bit of wet yellow paint here, and it's kind of mixing a little bit with some of this silver paint. Yeah, I definitely wanted a smaller brush here. This is not good enough. Too late now. Gotta make do what you got. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, that's the bottom light bits done. Get this sorted. Definitely some white yellow paint here. I don't know why. Don't know how. Pretty sure I let it dry, but maybe not. Okay then. I suppose we are only being sort of rough with this. Not an exact science. Not yet. We're just getting the colours on. We tidy a little bit later before we do the normal oil. Just tidy the worst bits. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Sweet. Okay. I'm just gonna do the other colours dead quick, I think. I'll do the red next because that's not right next to anything that I've just painted. I'm gonna start using the smaller brush already. Don't think I need to, but I'm gonna. I don't need too much red. Not a lot of red to paint on this bit anyway. I think the missile pods are going to have plenty of red. Obviously I like to do the missiles in the bright colours. Okay, so mainly okay. Nice. And here. On the butt. It's sort of puckered anus at the back here. And because I've painted it red, it is kind of turning it into a little bit of a puckered anus looking thing. Oh dear. Didn't think that till I started painting it red. Never mind. What's done is done. I don't necessarily think it looks bad or anything. Looks fine. Yeah, on the back there. You got the back there, and then you've got the purity seal there. You got a bit of red there. No red going on here. I thought about the banner on this leg here, doing the banner in red, but I think it needs to go one colour. I think it needs to go gold. I can't do the skull in red because that just look dumb. I think. Gotta go metallic, can it? It's gonna be gold. Speaking of gold, we might do that next. Balthazar. It's kind of a brass colour rather than gold. Really good mixy mix. Yeah, this one's going to need a little bit more than the red, although it's quite watery, so not too much. Okay, so let's knock a bit of paint off the brush and then go straight into the Aquila. Lovely stuff. The Doom soundtrack's so fucking good. Is this Eternal or normal? Yeah, it's Doom 2016. Such a boss soundtrack. I still like I like Eternal's soundtrack as well, but I believe that Mick Gordon wasn't quite as happy with it. Apparently, Bethesda took a lot of the control away from him, and they did a lot of editing after he delivered the goods that he wasn't too happy with, and they didn't ask him first before doing them. So, yeah, bit of a shame, but it still sounds bloody banging. It's still very much his music, even if some decisions were made outside of his control that he didn't agree with. Pretty sure if, some bands had that happen to them by record labels. Can't think of any off the top of my head, but I know that when if a band becomes big, they like to go and remaster the albums, and undo some of the decisions that were made to them. You know what I mean? To undo some of the things that were done to their music by studios, and once they become big enough to fight it, then you've got the other way of doing it, which is when they have been out for ages and they decide that they don't like their previous music and they remix it and actively ruin it, like Megadeth did with their Cryptic Writings album. Really great album, loved it. But the remaster of that album they did in 2015, 2018. Anyway, they re-released the album fairly recently, and yeah, it's shit now. It's not shit. It's good, but it's. I don't like the sound anymore. Basically, Secret Place was my favourite song on that album, and that song has been completely fucked. Doesn't have the floaty feel to it anymore. It's yeah, it sounds a bit more. I guess the digitalization has not done it any favours. I think he re-recorded a bunch of the vocals as well. Probably so that he could perform it live with his, you know, current day voice, which has got a little bit less range than Dave Mustaine of old. Hasn't got that fry up at the top end quite as much as it used to. As you know, that happens. It's fairly. I think it's pretty inevitable. I don't think there's a singer in history that's ever kept their range through their entire career if they've lived past the age of like 50. I think that's one of the reasons why Axl Rose sounds a lot better doing AC/DC than he does doing his old songs, because he can't get up there anymore. He just can't do it. Anyway, I'm happily painting here. I'm just cracking on with it. Where's the... Didn't get me Abaddon Blackout, did I? Just there. Just there. Let's grab the Blackout, and then we can... do the final... I think this is the final colour of this section of the of the model. So then we can start... Oh no, there's white as well that needs to go on the purity seal. There's too much black. We're not going to need too much of the paint either, because it just goes... It goes a long way as black. Especially when you paint over yellow. Okay. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Yellow and black. Danger colors. Warning. Natural predator. Imperial fist. I actually don't think the fist would be a predator, would it? Because Imperial fists, they like to defend. They build walls. Don't get many predators doing that. In the natural world, Imperial fists would be beavers, I guess. Yes. Oh bugger! I've seen a bit of metal colour stuff that needs to be painted that I've missed. Never mind, we'll have to just do that quickly before we move on. And I'm sure that as I stick more and more stuff onto this model, I'm going to notice stuff that I've missed in previous runs. That's kind of where sort of partial construction method kind of shines, isn't it? You're going over a model over and over again, and eventually you'll get all of the kinks out. Okay. I think that's all the black done. Oh no. There's definitely some here. I just need to get in there with my brush. Yep, that's good. Okay. And this as well, yeah. There you go. Oopsies. I've absolutely cocked that up. Absolutely cocked it up, Governor. Alright, there you go. Fine. It's just going to need a little bit of tidying, which I can do whilst I'm doing the arms. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Okay, so we're up to the end of stage 1B. I'm going to use the white that I've just got still until it dies. Until it's well and truly dead. It is getting there. Oh fuck. Might already be there, to be honest. It won't close. It's not closing watertight. I'm chucking that. Good job I got a new one, innit? Fucking hell, yeah, it's going everywhere. Good job it's white. And good job it didn't go on my clothes. That would have been a dodgy stain that would never come out. Just give the new white scar good old shaky shake, and there we go. Brand spanking new. I literally need it for a tiny section of this model. Just the purity seal, Just the purity seal. Again, this is close to perfect as I can. I don't think I'm going to be touching this section of the model for a while. No, that's not ideal. Fine, I guess. Fine, I guess. Okay. That'll do for now. Fine, I don't need to worry too much. This is just the first go over. I keep telling myself. Alright, so section 1 of the build is also legs build. There we go. And section 1 of the build has been cheap, kind of. This is just the basic first like draft of all the colours. That's where all of the colours go. Obviously it's not tidy. There's a lot of mess around. But that is the basic colours. Now we go on to section 2, which is there you go, 2. The arms. So 2A is arms. So Imperial Fist, so Power Fist, and Storm Bolter. I believe that even the missile bloke has got the Storm Bolter and the fist. Yes, he does. Okay. That is exactly what we're going to do right now. Let's find a bolter and a fist for him. We have many. I think this fist here is special. It's got all of the nice stuff on it. So I'm going to leave that until we get to the commander. I think that's what the commander's going to have. And of course he's going to have a power fist. Of course he is. Yeah, no, this is fine. So I am going to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to give the commander the Imperial Fist, or the Power Fist with one of the chainsaws. Maybe. Or Power Sword, maybe? I don't know. It's Imperial Fist, it just feels right. Although everyone's going to have the same weapon then. And the commander's not going to feel special. Alright. Either way, I'm going to take these two. Take these two. Okay. I'm having that. And I'm having... this one. This is an awkward clip. There's like a raised section just next to it. I'll clip that off. I have to tidy this, I think. Scrape it. Scrape the clip mark off. Okay. Lovely stuff. So I'm going to stick it on. And then we'll paint it. Where'd my glue go? I put it down. There it is. Okay. A little bit of glue there. Do. Okay. There's your bolter. Storm bolter. Storm bolter. And the power fist. He's got the power fist slightly raised. Slightly raised. There we go. Not too bad. Keep in mind this one's going to have missiles on top over here, so I don't want to have anything raised too high, just in case he shoots himself in the arm. That would not be ideal. Okay, glue goes back. Then we begin painting the arms. Okay. Damn it. There's a bit of clip mark here that needs to be just slightly smoothed out. There we go. Squeeze a knot. Right. Avalon Sunset. I think I need to have a little sip of tea because I haven't had a single sip of tea this entire stream and I've been chatting away. And my throat is rather dry. Delicious. Tell you what, it's been a quiet old stream today. I haven't seen anyone come in. Or at least you, dear VOD/YouTube viewer. We have each other. Don't often talk to you lot. Obviously, I'm not streaming live on YouTube, but and if I were, I wouldn't be allowed to acknowledge YouTube viewers, because that's apparently the terms of service that we're living under at the moment. I think it's daft. If you're going to allow multi-streaming, you've got to allow them. You've got to allow the streamer to, you know, engage with like all of the community. Otherwise, kind of, what's the point, you know? I think that is the point of that policy, because it'll make streamers ask the question, "What's the point?" Because that's exactly why I'm not doing it. Because what's the point? I can't, you know, chat to the YouTube viewers. Why would I? Why would I bother streaming? Because for me, chatting away to people is pretty much the main reason I stream. Also completing games. And painting models. It's a motivator to do both those things, which is something the year that I started streaming, I sort of vowed to myself I was going to do more. I also vowed to myself to do some reading, but I haven't figured a way to get that. I haven't figured a way to force myself to read books yet. Then we'll watch a book reading stream, a storytelling stream. I don't think so. It'd be like a weird audiobook with chattering, you know, with people chatting away at me. Also, not very good at reading off the screen. Anyone who's watched any of my Let's Plays where they're not voice acted will can attest to that. I've got some cracking voice acting there. Or so I'm told. Now, the people who told me that may be lying. You be the judge. What was the last game I played where I did the most of the voice acting? I think it was Parasite Eve on the PlayStation 1. I did some rather suspect voices on there. There was a bloke who's supposed to be from Japan, and I think his voice travelled everywhere. Alrighty then. See if we can get this whole arm painted with the blob that I've got there. There's gonna be plenty of red on the arms, at least. Well, one of the arms. Because the entire fist needs to be red. It's just the rule. That's the rules. Imperial fist, innit? Okay. I think I'm going to need to change the blobs. Slash, I'm definitely going to need to clean this brush like ASAP. I'm just trying to get as much done as I can with this blob of yellow. Oh, I might not have to make a second blob actually. I might be able to get away with just getting the basic colours on. Yeah, I think I've got away with that. That's nice. Probably need a second coat though, I suppose. Or does it? Yeah, it does. You second guessing myself? As well you should. Ooh. Okay. Another blob. It is just a second coat now. Just to make the colour stand, just pop a bit better, even though we're going to cover it in Nuln Oil very soon, very soon. Well, the torso was, it only took us about an hour to do the legs and torso, and that's like good half the model. Do we have any more pauldrons? Does a Terminator come with pauldrons as well? It does actually, it looks like. Excellent. So these arms aren't... This isn't the end of the arms. Nice. I love playing this game. Chaos Legion. Great game. such an underrated game, I think, as well. Because I think everyone I know who's played it really loved it, but it just got absolutely fucking flawed in the press, I believe. And yeah, it just didn't get very good reviews. But like everyone I've spoken to about the PS2, whenever I bring up Chaos Legion, they're like, "Oh yeah, I remember that game. I had that game." It's a game everyone used to have, everyone fucking loved, and no one fucking remembers until you bring it up. It's frustrating. A bloody good game, that. Bloody good game. Right, what am I doing next? I think I'm gonna do black. Let's get the gun. The gun painted. I don't think it's gonna need all that much. Just a small splodge will do. It's just the casing on the gun, really. The rest of the gun's all metal. That is Chaos Legion again, bloody hell. Double Chaos Legion helping. Lovely. And there's certain soundtracks that just bring back a fuck ton of nostalgia. And this is definitely one for me. Oh no, I think that was just the outro of that particular song. Fair enough. Dynasty Warriors 2. There are way too many Dynasty Warriors games, but they are all very fun. I think the way that what's that first person shooter called? God damn it. There's a first-person shooter that I've completely forgotten the name of. That was like the benchmarking test for PCs in the mid to late 2000s. It will come to me immediately. It will come to me very quickly, and I will scream its name. Oh man. It's gonna come to me. And it better do, because my brain is doing nothing but trying to find the name. I can literally picture the game box in my head. For fuck's sake. It's not there. My brain will not let this go, though. I know it won't. You know what my brain's like? It's a dick. Anyway, yes. Much like that, whatever that game is, that you'll probably be screaming at the screen right now, was the benchmark for PCs back in the day. I think Dynasty Warriors was the benchmarking test for consoles in the early 2000s. See how many enemies you could fit on the screen. How many enemies would render at one time. And that was the test. And it was a good test. And I remember when I picked up Dynasty Warriors, which one? I think it was 5. for the Xbox 360, and like my whole screen was filled with enemies. I was like, yeah, this is a good console. This'll do. I'm pretty sure that there's like a hard limit on the PC ports as well. PC ports with Dynasty Warriors games are fucking trash. Terrible. Terrible ports. Like no support for like controllers. Like you can't like change what the buttons are. It's just really shit. I had to use Xpadder, I think. Yeah, that piece of software back in the day. Just to like have the control set up the way I wanted it, and it wasn't ideal. Right, now we're on to Baphiston Red. I think we're going to need more than that. We're going to need a fairly chunky blob here. A big bit of red to do here. Okay, let's get that water down a bit. More than that, I think. There you go, that's good. Straight on. Straight in. With the fist. Nice. Also got that clip mark, but apparently I didn't. Never mind. Might just sort that once the paint's dry and then just fill the gap in. It's nice to have a like a proper sort of strong identity, you know what I mean, for an army for once. Whereas like with the with my Imperial Guard army, it's sort of make it up as you go along. Because I sort of made the colour scheme myself. My Tau is kind of, you know, a pretty set regiment. I've made a couple of little tweaks, but I don't think with the Tau it's not. It's quite as you know, this section of the model goes this colour, the other. Whereas this is like, yes, this is the fist of the Imperial Fist. It is red. You don't have to think. You just need to paint. Just get it done. Doesn't give you quite the freedom of like an army that you've had to design from the from scratch, but it is satisfying. Oh damn! I think I fucked up a little bit there. That's fine. Just make the lines straight. It'll look all right, but I can fix it later. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to fix it later. Just lipsticked all over the arm there. Not like that, Luke. Don't get any ideas. Do a little red section here on the Stormbolter. Little triangles on the ammo boxes. Lovely stuff. And on the back. How am I going to get this? Need to get a visual on it. somehow and get through there. Let's go through the lakes to get to this. Okay. Okay. Don't think I can do that anymore. There we go. That's fine. Okay, so that's the red bit. That's kind of looks messy now, but it's fine. Yeah, red's fine. Okay. Sweet. Very nice. Cabling. Going from the gun to the arm. Do we have that in black? Is that cable or like a... I think it is a cable. Yeah. There are metal bits on it, but I think it is a pipe. I'll paint that in black as well. I'll do the metal bit first. Right, lead belcher. Right then. I don't want too much paint on the brush here. Hey. Feel the back of my neck is twitching. Wonder if that's me relaxing finally. The stress of the day evaporating into nothing. That's what you want. That's why we come here on Monday nights. Relax. Let the worries of the day dissolve off us. Okay. You need, innit? Because my hobbies are very good. The one thing as a kid that me granddad definitely taught me when I was younger. Always have a hobby. Doesn't matter what the hobby is. Always have one. Always be having a hobby to get on with. Because then you'll never be bored. Good lesson for life. Okay. So far so good on this. This is starting to look good. Ish. Obviously it's still very fucking messy. Very fucking messy. But you don't get that fixed until after the normal oil stage. And honestly, that is probably... oh, still quite a while away. We've still got to put a missile pod on and the head. So we've got a little bit of work to do until we can get to the oil stage. My favourite stage. Making it filthy. Filthy. Ruining the model before it can get better. Okay. Oh, I'm so looking forward to playing some Elden Ring. I've been looking forward to that all weekend. And I'm not going to be able to play it until Saturday, I don't think. Unless we find some time on Wednesday to get some done. I don't know. I like to take a week out in the midweek. You know, do things other than streaming. Catch up on some telly. Been a couple of episodes of 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown that I quite. It's a good show. I like it. Some people go like, "Well, isn't it just Countdown?" I'm like, no, it is funny Countdown. That one can go. Okay. That's the side of that done. Just need to get the ends of the pipe and then the hydraulics in the suit done in metal, and then we can finish off with the black and the gold. And we're good. Oh yeah, the handle of the gun, that needs to be painted lead belcher. Go. Sweet, okay. Just gonna put that there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Anything else? Anything else? I do these as well, these little nubbins. Need this brush to be clean now because it's starting to get a little bit tacky. I do not want a metallic paint drying into a brush. It's the worst case scenario. Worst case. Alright. Right, I think gold and then black. Where's the Balthazar gone? There it is. Balthazar! I think I might need a fairly large splodge of this. Fairly large? very watery, this paint, so to be fair, we don't need all that much of it. Okay, the skull there. Alright, just get a lot of this off the brush. There you go. Too much paint will absolutely murder this model. Especially with a watery paint like Balthazar. Okay. Just the emblem on the fist is going gold. There we go. Okay, the emblem on the gun and the emblem on the other fist as well. Lovely. Got kind of black Templar markings, the Stormbolter, sadly. Not fisty at all. Bollocks. Oh, sorry, it's only tacky, it's not actually come off. I could touch the paint I just put on the fist. There we go. So that's the gold done. We've got some black to do. Not too much. A little bit of tidying on the gun. And the paperwork. Maybe some joints as well that we missed. A bit more. There you go. Should be fine. So the paint just a teeny weeny bit. Cool beans, right. Do the easiest pipework first. There we go. Sweet. Eyes are starting to get a bit tired now. Been staring constantly at this model for what seems like hours, but in reality it's only about 90 minutes. Oh, bollocks. Got some yellow to paint over some black. That is worst case scenario, isn't it? Not ideal. But that's fine. Not everything goes according to plan. It never does, nor should we expect it to. If things go wrong, we just tidy them up later. That should be the Paint Club motto. Paint first, tidy up later. Oopsies, yep, another bit of paint in there that needs tidying. It's fine. Okay. Lovely. Tidy this up as well. Not have to tidy it too much because obviously we're going to be repainting pretty much everything at some point. I should probably just start putting little holes in the gun there. Well, that's pretty naff, but I suppose I can tidy that up easier on the outside with the silver than I can just making perfect circles in the middle. Okay, I think that's the arms done. So section 2 of the instruction manual is done. So section 2 states arms and shit. Get arms. Okay. So 2B. So we've got the arms on. Next we need to put the face plate on. Pauldrons. Hang on. Hang on a moment. I think I've accidentally gotten the commander, not the missiles. Have you know? I've accidentally done the commander. And I was supposed to give him the chain fist, wasn't I? Oh dear. Well, we have royally fucked this up, haven't we? Well, it's fine. What's done is done. And everyone gets a fist. Oh shit. I don't know what that. Oh, didn't even realise that was so weird. There we go, got the Bitty King. We actually have a Bitty King now. I guess I hadn't noticed it previously because we didn't have one. Sweet, okay. So I guess we're gonna get the commander's face. And a couple of pauldrons. Where's the faces at? There's the pauldrons and some faces. Where's the head honcho face? There he is. I'm just looking at some of these parts here that look like they're probably designed specifically for the commander, and I've not used them. Okay. That's a shame. I'm definitely going to use this one though. This pauldron here. Let's be a bit more careful about what we're doing here. So I've just been sticking everything together so far. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use that pauldron, that flag, that head, and I need the other pauldron, which is probably going to be the wrong-sided one. Yeah. Okay. Do you know, I think I've got some Imperial Fist pauldrons in my booster set for Terminators. I've got a really fancy pauldron for this guy, so that's fine. That'll work for this one. Right. So, are these on set sides? I think they are, yeah. So, I guess that's going to go on this side here. Kind of like that. I might have wanted to paint this bit on sprue. I'm going to paint the back of it now. Where did I put that brush? It's gone back there, okay. I'm going to paint the, at least the back of the gold bits, otherwise I'm going to end up painting over a lot of the model I've already done. Okay, here we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yes, nice. Okay, that's fine. Clean that again. And then I'm going to go and quickly get my booster pack sprues and see where I've got anything Terminator-y with them. So, there's that one. Is that one? No, no, it's not. It's in the box over here. No. This is more like it. So, I've definitely got one of these sort of armor plate things. This thing here that goes on the shoulder, I believe. We've got a couple of them, which is good. And I think these pauldrons here are also Terminator ones. Okay. So, would it go on there? It might do. Let's cut one out and see. Let's cut one off and have a little look. Otherwise, I've got like fists, pauldrons for next. I'm not losing anything, am I? I think it would go on, but I think it's designed for this side. Would it go on? Don't know, you know. I'm not sure it's designed for Terminators at all. Because this one's definitely designed for it. Let's have a look. And that would be that side there, and that would be that side there. think it looks alright, to be honest. It looks quite alright. Got that on that side. You got fist on that side. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. Now we need to get the flag in the face. Unless there's an Imperial Fist flag in this booster kit. I think there is. No. Okay. And there it is. Okay, so we've got a flag here. It did come with stickers as well, so I can shove in this little circle on the flag. I can shove a red fist on, hopefully. Okay. And his face. There he is. Right, so I kind of wish I'd done the rest of the inside of the helmet now, the helmet space. I'm going to do that right now. There we go. Wait. Okay, I've got a lot of parts not stuck to the model right now, and that's making me nervous. Making me think that something's gonna, like, ping off and fly into the distance. So I'm gonna get me glue and I'm gonna start sticking some stuff on the model. So pauldron 1, get yourself attached. Okay. Pauldron 2. Get yourself attached. Beautiful. Looking much chunkier than he was. Let's get the flag attached. Get one thing right today. Let's get this the correct way forward. And stuck in so it is upright. Please. Oh, it doesn't want to do it, does it? It really doesn't. It doesn't want to do it. Why does it not want to do it? I've got a horrible feeling that the bottom of this flag is not entirely straight. There you go, it's stuck. That is, I'd say that's upright enough for me. The flag is slightly wavy, which is fine. And then finally, a little bit of glue in the head cavity. Don't know if there's any in there. I like to think there is. Well, it's easier just to put super glue on the neck. There you go, there's definitely some there. Check. And there's the thing I was worried about happening. Do not stick to the floor, you bastard. Need tweezers or some shit. Wait, can we turn your head? Is he supposed to look like that? I feel like the head might be too big for the helmet hole. He looks okay, actually. He's looking okay now. Yeah, that looks fine. Fucking chunky ears, doesn't he? Bigger ears than King Charles. Alright, let's get this super glue closed before it rise up on us. Okay. Actually, I think that's the whole model, though, isn't it? That's everything stuck together. Plus, you've got some war gear bits to put on as well. I think we can get away with a couple of bits of war gear on this fella. Definitely need at least one purity seal, I think. Right, where does the armor platings go? That's what I want to know. Ah, there you go. Let's see where they go. Where are the armor platings? Right. Got this one that was sort of semi-painted already, so I'll use this one. Oh. They even fit. Where would it go? It would go sort of there, I guess. Kind of looks good enough, but it's just in a weird. I think because I've used the pauldron that's got the big chunky bit on the side, doesn't quite fit. I think it's supposed to fit onto the pauldron somewhat. It kind of doesn't. Suppose I could whack it there though, couldn't I? Good work. Good work. I'm going to leave that bit, or I'll leave it in there so I know where it is. So I'll use it on the next marine. Because this pauldron's got too much. Come on, come on. You know you want to. There you go. You see the little sort of Mohican going on there. There's just no room for the little armor plate sort of over here where it'd go. But that's fine, I suppose. He is the commander. He wants to be a dance commander, giving out the order for fun. Wants to be a dance commander, you know he's the only one who gives the order here. Okay, that is officially not auto-focused. There you go, sorted that. Sorry if your eyes went weird there. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit of war gear here. I'm going to give him the fist rope. It's a little dangly thing with a fist on it. Little dangly rope thing. There we go. I'm sure that'll look spiffing. Hanging from his waist or something. Maybe hanging from the back of his waist there. That'd be kind of cool. Hanging from his dong. Dong fist. No, I think I'm gonna give it have it hanging from the back of his armor. Which side is the outside? Wish I knew. Right, there you go. Okay. Okay, can you go on, please? I was trying to attach it the wrong way around there. There you go, that looks good. Fist hanging from the back of his armor there. It's pretty nice. Sweet, I think that'll come off immediately because I've got barely any glue on that. I think the paint will probably keep that on. There's a little medley thing here that can be hanging up as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. But you don't have to put give him the naked head. They can all have helmets, so that can do there. And sure, I saw something else. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, there it is. Yes. Got all the stuff here as well. I suppose that's all stuff to go on the top of the thing. Some purity seals, I think, would be nice. Let's give him an abundance of them, being the CO and all. I'm going to give him the loincloth as well. You can have the loincloth. Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough. If I put any more on him, he's going to start looking real daft. Okay, so. Okay, this little medallion-y thing. There we go, just there, I think. It needs to be hanging off something, so just there, I think. Yeah, that's good. Right, purity seal. I'm going to shove that on his shove it on his pauldron here. Purity seals there, lovely stuff. Well, that's going to look good. That's going to look real good, actually. Yes. I think. Once I get them positioned right, it's going to look great. I think that's positioned okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and the loincloth finally. And that goes sort of... Oh no, have I blocked the loincloth area because of the... Do I give it him on his arse cloth? Actually, I think it's supposed to go on the arse. Is it supposed to go on the arse? Where's the loincloth go? And it goes on the front. It goes on the front. It's supposed to go there. Yeah, I have blocked it off. Alright, you can come off then. Just popped the paint there. Fine, I could fix it. Okay, it's not really a loincloth, it's more of a belly cloth. Shit. It's kind of skew off there. Oh, come on, get the fuck on there, you can't. Nah, the loincloth looks fucking dumb. It's going away. I'm gonna shove this back on, I think. Where's it gone? There it is. Ah, go on you go. No. Do not be stuck to my finger, you twat. Do not get stuck to my finger. Stick to the model, you bitch. There you go, that's good. Okay. We made a few we had a bit of indecision there, but I think everything that we're going to stick onto this model is now stuck on. I think. So there he is. He's got a little medley thing on the dangling from his torso there. Got his new pauldron, which we're going to paint. He's got a dangly fist thing there, which is pretty cool. And he's got some purity seals over there on this other pauldron here. Okay, obviously the flag. Speaking of flag, I think I am flagging, so I think I'm going to call the painting for there today. Before we go, let's have a little look at our Discord, shall we? Where is the Discord? There it is. Okay, so what's happened this week? Well, Badger has brought all of his Sisters of Battle out. See exactly how much he's got now that he's got his. He's been having a load of magazines which has come with a load of Sisters of Battle, and it turns out he's nearly doubled his force. Lovely stuff. But we can't see any actual painting going on there because it's a bit too zoomed out. But that is a fairly lovely looking Sisters force there. The Cornish Knight's doing more kit bashing with some Age of Sigmar stuff or some fantasy classic stuff. And he's sort of creating guardsmen with fantasy stuff. Got an autocannon and a crow's nest. It's kind of fun. Very nice. He's made a little, and apparently this lake here, that took a lot of work. And it looks like it, to be honest. So, yeah, well done, Cornish, with that. Here is a Terminator, making mine look shit. Well, this is Monkey King, our resident 3D printer, but he is buying a lot of stuff at the moment, which is good. But yeah, look at that. It's very nice. Lovely stuff. Same again here. Nice. In fact, I think that might be the the Devastator squad. Not Devastator, the... I can't remember what they're called, actually, but I really want some. Classic. Yeah, but here's his first Terminator squad. Looking very nice. Obviously, Black Templar. Not my Imperial Fist boys, but very, very lovely nonetheless. He's only got the one there, support weapon guy. You can have more than one. But they are looking very fine. Badger with his... I'm pretty sure this is Badger's little girl's Tyranid army. From memory, I'm pretty sure that's them. But I do like the scheme on them. Very green Tyranids. Very nice. This is another Tyranid. New Glypher. Making... I think this might be his first Tyranid model, to be honest. He's done a very nice job. I'd have given a bit more on the face myself, but that is stonking work. I like the green shading, that's nice. What else have we got? Have we got anything else? Yeah, it's another Terminator. That's from the squad we've just seen. Yes, Badger. Doing some inquisitorial shit. There's one of his Sisters of Battle. We can actually see some Sisters of Battle now. Lovely stuff. Little dragon. There's the Fly Girls. Very nice. And yeah, and then we get back to my Battletech from last week. But there you go, that's the Lance in their current form. All 5 of them. A star, I suppose you'd call them. Alright. However, with that, I just want to say thank you very much for anyone who did pop in to see it. Everyone who's watching it on the VODs and the YouTube, do pop me a comment, let me know how I'm getting on. I think Paint Club has been mildly successful today. So yes, thank you so much everyone. We'll be continuing on with this Terminator next week. We do this every Monday night, so join us for that. We will be back tomorrow with some Metal Gear Solid 4. That's going to be fun. May squeeze a stream in on Wednesday, undecided as yet. Thursday is going to be Armored Core. I think we'll probably be finishing Armored Core 5. And yeah, weekend of Elden Ring and Battletech ahead. Lovely stuff. Alright all, have yourselves a fantastic evening, and good night.